Hello, everybody. I'm Lynne with Softsquares. This is the Saturday Stitch-uation for March 28th, 2026, where we talk about all things quilting in my world. And I'm coming to you from my couch. And when I'm on the couch, I like to be buried in blankets. And I actually have some pillows right here to kind of, anyway, I'm just being lazy at the moment. So we're doing it from my couch. And I see a tag. And you see Piper. There, Piper. No. How's everybody doing? Piper likes to snuggle. Yeah, that's another reason why I prefer to sit on the couch than at a desk because she can get to me, and then she's not, um, she can snuggle. She can hang out with me. Sorry, you guys get to see like a broom handle and extra blankets. Although these are 2 blankets that I've made, so they're just hanging out on the couch. So welcome everybody. Let me just see who's in here. Cat Lady, that's Pat, Starla, Norma, Tony, and Nat. You guys getting ready to come for the retreat? Marlene Hinton, Lynn Lockard, Lisa, Hawker Quilter, Rhonda. Hello, guys. Thank you so much. Paula. Did I miss anybody? I'm not scrolling through here that though. Sarah Jane. And Linda Edwards. I haven't seen you for a minute. Nice. Lois. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Roxy. Yay. Oh, I kind of have a headache and a tummy ache right now. So I'm just like hanging. We've been running all day. So we've been out and about, and we have a lot of family that we've not seen in like forever that are coming to visit us today. So we saw some people this morning, and my brother is coming in a couple hours. So just a busy day on top of getting stuff ready for the retreat. And Mondays are normally busy because of our lives. So we're just getting stuff ready for that. And there's just a lot of shipment that's coming in lately. And, just normal life. Plus, we're adding a couple of retreats on top of it. So, hi, Cynthia. Your 10-pound dog can see Piper is now whining on the screen. Oh, look, you got someone who wants your attention. Yeah. She's like, I don't know about this. Yeah. Yeah. She's such a good girl. You keep getting kicked out, Sarah. Oh. Oh. Well, hopefully you can hang out and watch enough. So I've got some things to talk about. We have a winner to announce for a contest, and I'm not even going to be able to show you guys what it is that the winner is getting because I didn't have it with me last week. I don't have access to it right now, but I promise you I will show it on Monday. So I'll tell you who the winner is today in a couple minutes, but I will show you what the winner is getting because I think I might have shown it once a couple weeks ago when I first ran across it because it's something out of a former subscription box. But I'll show you exactly what it is on Monday. And we are sold out of Advents. We sold out of both boxes this last week. So if you were sitting on the fence, you missed out. Um, oh, sorry. So sorry about last week where I forgot to give you the word, but I did a quick video where I came back on real quick and said, okay, here's the word you need to use for the contest. Word is bag. Most of you found it and came back in. So good for you guys. And the people who I went back and I picked a winner out of everyone who did what they're asked to and commented on last week's video with the word bag. And I can tell you who the winner is right now. By the way, the winner has to claim the gift to actually get it. So even though I won't show it until Monday, you have until Friday to claim it. And if I don't hear from you, just email me, Lynne at softsquares.com, or even through Mr. Fixit at softsquares.com. It's fine. But you have to claim it. Make sure we have your mailing address if you're somebody new. And then if I don't hear from you by next Saturday, which is the next Stitch-uation, I will pick another person from that same group of people. The must-have advent box of shoes. I agree, Lisa. I kind of do. I pride myself in that. And by the way, the goodie bags that I give out at retreats are equally awesome, in my opinion. So you don't want to miss out on those either. So okay, so let me tell you who our winner is. Again, the winner has to claim it by emailing me, and it is Monica Keitering. Keiter. Keiterer. So congratulations, Monica. Iter. Keiterer. So congratulations, Monica. You have to claim it by sending an email to me, Lynne, Lynne, at softsquares.com. And you have till Friday to claim it, and we'll send it out the next Monday or this coming Monday during the live at 5, which is 5 o'clock Mountain. I will show you guys what the kit is first thing in the morning, and it's a bag kit first thing in the morning. First thing in the video, there's several yards of fabric in there, and it's a really cute tote. I think there's enough to make a couple out of there, honestly. So congratulations, Monica. I don't see her in the chat at this moment, but hopefully she's able to catch it on the replay. You can go back. That sounds fun. Cool. That does sound cool. All right. So I'm getting ready for the retreats, and I think most of you know about this, but we're doing 2 back to back because the little house that we use is absolutely adorable. It is a quilter's haven. However, it does not hold very many people. So I split us up into 2 groups. So we have the first group that's going to be coming in on Monday. Some of the people are coming into town. The retreat starts on Tuesday, goes through Saturday, and then Sunday is Easter. And then the following week, again, starting Tuesday through Saturday, we are in for the second week, and some people are coming in as early as Monday. So got things all set up for you guys and getting things situated for you. And it's so much fun. Jen and I are having a lot of fun. You think you've been hacked, Sarah? That's a bummer. No. But what made me think of that is we play games. So the way I do our retreats is you come and do whatever you want, but I will interrupt you if you would like to win some cool quilting things, and we'll do some fun games. And Quilty Bingo is one of the games, and it will be a different version than what we played last year for those of you who came for that. All right. We have opened up the next retreat for August 4th through 8th. It is going to be at the Hampton Inn Hotel, which is down the street from our house. And it's going to be a Tuesday through Saturday again. And the cost is the same. And the website will allow you to register for that. And we can take up to 20 people. And we also have another another retreat scheduled for the first week of December. And that will be back at the little house that we're going to next week. And so we're capping that at 9. So if you're interested in those, they are open right now and they are limited. So at least put your deposit down. More and more people are finding out about us, and we sure appreciate you guys sharing the love and the word and subscribing and all the things, thumbs up. uh Regina, you just found soft squares, saw my advent boxes. Thank you. And Annette, Sarah Jane, we just sold out of the advent boxes because Kristen with Icy Stars did her box reveal about a week ago, and the last that we had went as soon as that aired. So unfortunately, we do not have any more for this next year. And going into 27, a year away, I will be upping the number that we do, and we will announce when that will be up for sale the first Saturday of December in the Stitch-uation, which I think falls on the 6th of December, but I'll announce it in a video like this, which is every week I do the Stitch-uation, and I'll announce when those will start to be sold. So right now 26 is sold out, but just watch for when the 27s come out. I know. Oh, but Georgina, we still have what's called a bits and pieces box. It is we have parts of the A and the B box from the 2025 Gabnet boxes, the ones that we just did. We still have some extra stuff from those because I have to order things in minimum quantities, and some things I'm able to actually reorder. And so we have what's called a bits and pieces box where I can put together a variety of things that were in the A box and the B box and combine it. And there's a total of 14 items. And it's just kind of random what you're going to get, although I try to be consistent in giving you certain things. But that's available right now. And as soon as you order it, we ship it. So it's right now. You'll actually get to partake in last year's box to a degree by being able to order the bits and pieces box. And that is on the website right now. Yeah. Lisa said she started the Karma Court. I'm amazed. No tears for her. I started Karma Court last week too. I went to a retreat for my quilt guild. It was just a day retreat, and I took my Karma Court in there, and I had some ladies give me some really good tips on the best way to paper piece, and it was amazing because I had so many people I can just go to right to and talk to, and I made one block. That's all I had time for because I was busy doing the Stitch-uation and visiting and and stuff. But I'm going to do a video showing you what I learned, and hopefully, if you guys are interested in even just paper piecing at all, you'll have a little bit of help. But the Karma Court, those are kits that are available right now. There's a few kits left over. There's 25 yards of fabric just in the quilt top. It is really intense. It takes a big box to get that fabric to you, and it is really fun. So Norma, Kristen with Icy Stars, she has a channel. She just opened her advent box. She had some health issues, and so she was not able to do her box reveal in December. And so we talked about it, and she was going to do it in March, which kind of made sense because that way it's not flooded with all these other videos doing the same thing. But unfortunately, she just could not do it any sooner. But her viewers are just now finding out about the box, but that's what made them sell out. Are the grab boxes available on the website? So, Lois, I'm guessing you're talking about the bits and pieces box, which is leftovers from the 2025 box. It's under Advents. There's payments for Advents. It's not there. It's under regular Advents, and or under software specialty items is where we put it. Or you can even type in and search bar Advent boxes, and you should be able to see that. And we will keep making those as long as we can come up with 14 items to send out. So it's kind of fun that we're able to do that. We will try to do something like that next year too. So, but right at this point, we don't have any extra advents to sell. But when we're all done compiling and making everything, and we make sure nothing is broken and everything's good, then we might open some more up for no, I think it'll be November when we know if we can make some more. So if you really, 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 really want an advent box for 2026, just make sure to watch our channel and closely, and we will announce it as soon as something might be there. There are no more 26 boxes left. Sorry, Jeannie. Yep. A and B are sold out now. Okay, so the end of bolt boxes, that has about 30 yards of fabric that are between 1 and 4 yards of fabric from an end of a bolt. Those are available, and if that's what you're talking about, it's also the same size of box that we put the Karma Court in because it takes a big box, and it's about 12 to 13 pounds of fabric, large pieces of fairly new fabric. Norman's like, "Now to pay for your boxes." Yeah. Um, so the Karma Court kit, we have some of those left. Summer on the Farm is completely kitted and ready to ship. As soon as you place your orders for it, limited. Show and Tell is also ready to be shipped out. So if you had an order for that, it's in transit if you don't have it yet. Limited quantities on both of these, or all three of these, but that one's super cute. That's the Elizabeth Hartman one where they're all the little teeny quilts and the little animals holding them. Super cute. So yes, the Karma Court Show and Tell and Summer on the Farm are all technically block of the months, but I'm giving you everything at once, and you just work at your own pace. So they're big quilts, and I'm kitting the quilts. Most of my quilts, when I do this, I use Riley Blake Basics confetti cotton if it calls for solids, and I'm able to get the price down low with some really high quality fabric. So if you were to compare the kits to anyone else that's selling kits, you're going to save money. Plus, you're not having to pay for shipping every month because you're going to get it all at once. So it's worth looking into if you've thought about it. Um, but anyway, so there's that. And then the Jingle Bell Pines is something that will be shipping in April. And kind of depending on how things go, if we can get it kitted the first of April or if it's going to be after the retreat in middle to end of April. Bell Pines is another really cute kit that is available for pre-sale on the website. And as soon as we have a minute, that will be the next thing that gets kitted. Yeah, the end of bolt box, just type that in on the website, softsquares.com, and you'll see it. We also have the goodie boxes and then the scrap box. And the scrap box is large scraps of fabric, usually at least with the fabric. Um, Sarah, I am gonna offer more boxes for 27. We actually increased the number for 26 each year. More and more people are finding out about us, and so it's awesome growing. But we just cannot increase the number this year. We're already in the middle of acquiring things for the boxes. Yeah, Rhonda's telling you about the scrap boxes. Yeah, it's 3 pounds. And then my husband does the Mr. Fix It grab bags, and they are not on the website. So you can only get those during a live. And we don't offer them every time, but you can always speak up and say, hey, I want a Mr. Fix It scrap bag. And he curates them. It is so cute. Hi, Squirt. What you doing? We hired 3 part-time people. They're just very part-time, busy moms with lots going on, and they are able to give me a little bit of help to help Shannon out. And so that's taken some pressure off, although they're in the learning process. But honestly, quilters, we kind of have an idea. It's not like bringing a non-quilter in. But yeah, so that should help us going. And during the retreat, my poor sister, I already feel so bad for her because there's so much she has to do, and that I've given her for responsibilities. But during the retreat, she is going to go to both weeks. But during the day, she's going to come down to the house and work. And so about a 40-minute drive. And honestly, she has about a half an hour commute every day anyway, just coming from a different direction. So, but she's going to be working at my house during the day and then at the retreat in the evening and then getting some playtime. And her friend Shannon is going to try to make it a couple times each of the weeks. So those of you who already met her, you will get to see her again. And if you haven't met her, you'll definitely get to see her. She's the dark-haired Shannon. She hasn't been on my lives for a while. She's a school teacher, but she used to be on my Monday night lives quite a bit. And Shannon does cook good food. She does. Um, all I have to share this week, nothing super exciting other than the boxes are sold out and the advent or the The retreats are up and running. We would really like to get our own retreat center. I have these big dreams. I don't know. Um, but we also need our own warehouse space here, and maybe someday we'll be in a position to have a building where we can use our own space as well as have it be contained for the shop. But I have no idea what that looks like or when it will happen. But sellout is exciting. It is. It's I always stress over having leftovers, but I know with the advents, they will sell. It's just a matter of time. And as more and more people are finding out about us, as soon as the word gets out there, they do sell. And that's how it has been. And now we've got more people finding out about us, and we sold out ahead of time. And I love that. I love it, and I hate it at the same time because Marlon comes to me and goes, "Can we come up with a C box, a third box?" And I'm like, "Oh no." And it would be completely different. So I know 2 is a lot. You know what? We could find ourselves in a crazy mood and say, "What the heck?" We'll keep you posted. Get a retreat center that has storage. Exactly. Exactly. Mr. Fix's rehab is going. He's barely 2 weeks out from surgery. This coming Monday will be the 2-week mark. Um, he didn't have soft tissue injury, so but so he started rehab on Friday of the week he had surgery. So surgery on Monday, started rehab on Friday. So they've got him moving, and his arm is super tired. He's not going to lie, but he's doing good. I think he's doing really good. Yep, well, you'll see both Shannons. Okay, what did I miss? When he offers one, they are awesome grab bags. Yes, yeah, I agree. You try to hype my videos? I don't know. I'm sure it does. I don't understand the hype thing. Didn't see the short. The temperatures here, it's just been so up and down. I think today we're in the 60s. We were in the 90s a couple days ago. The 60s just before and just after. So those of you coming to the retreat, plan on 60-ish because we're in the mountains. It is a little cooler typically, but we could be totally surprised and have a heat wave come through. And I have not checked the forecast. I just know it's not going to snow on us. But bring a jacket. Oh, and some bad news for those of you coming to the second week of the retreat. So the April 7th, um, I had planned on taking both groups on the Heber Valley Railroad, which is a historic train. It's just a little touristy thing. It's just kind of fun to be on this old train. And it's a train ride, and we treat you guys to the ride. Well, I found out not that long ago that the train is not running during the week of the second retreat. And I'm guessing it's because that's right after Easter, and it might be college spring break because they do use a lot of students. And maybe they just shut it down because there's not enough employees. That's my guess. But unfortunately, we will not be doing the train on the second week, but we will still do the Dairy Queen visit. Mhm. The sea box, a consolation box. I know. I was thinking if I did another box, it would be like a project or possibly just like fat quarters, something completely different. Yeah, and we've even entertained the idea of maybe doing not an advent box, but some kind of a maybe called a non-advent box, something that we do in the summer. That's the same concept where you can open all at once or whatever, but just have, uh, you know, a summer box and a winter box. But I don't know if they were to do that. Obviously, it won't be happening this year. But do we want to wrap the items, or is it just fun to have a box full of stuff because it's not like you're counting down to anything? I don't know, but I do like the idea of possibly introducing a summer adventish type of box, summer surprise box. There we go. Hey, K Money, welcome. Sylvia, welcome. You ordered the for the first time my Advent box. You just found me. Thank you. I don't know if you know my story, Sylvia, but I'm not saying your name right, am I? It's so hard when the names are all run together with the all the letters to know what I'm saying. Anyway, I was just a content creator. I wasn't doing sales. And then I was doing advent boxes and project boxes and subscription boxes, a lot of box avails and hauls and stuff like that, tutorials. I was doing more what a traditional content creator would do. And I was really, I just wasn't liking the advents after doing it for a couple of years. And I decided as a quilter, I'm going to make what I want to see in an advent box. And then I couldn't decide. So then two, we came up with two. But that's what started it. And then the store just took off from there because I was buying stuff uh, and now we're mostly a store. I don't do that much on my channel other than the store because the store is growing really like crazy and it's a good problem. But I've been too busy. So Carolina Moore opened the box last year and loved it. Yep, she ordered A and B. So next year, those of you that watch her will get to see her open both of those boxes. We could have a Winter Wonderful box. Oh, that's a cute name. The Summer Solstice that Rhonda, that's a cute idea. Hmm. And then that would be, and then Christmas in July, we always think of that. But technically, 6 months from Christmas is June. So, and the solstice is in June. So maybe the summer solstice countdown box, and that way they'd be 6 months apart. Maybe. I don't know. Same with me. Some of them I'm like, okay. Oh, well, thanks. I really, really, really love the quilting community. I have so much fun. I love being creative. I actually, up until I started functioning as a store, honestly, all the quilts I had made were me just looking at something or coming up with something as I went along. I didn't follow patterns and I didn't even know how to really read a pattern until I was making stuff specifically to look like a pattern, to show you guys. And so or doing a quilt along or something. So I have a lot of ideas, even just with my quilting. None of my quilts have been written into patterns, even though I have the EQ8 software. I don't have the time, but I would love to show my creativity with pattern writing because I have some really cool quilts that are not terribly complicated, but they don't have a pattern, and I can share that fun with you. You'll buy it and do an unboxing for summer solstice. Oh, won't be this year. There's just no way. That's how you found out. Through Carolina Serafine. Okay. I would I would need to hire more people. So part of what I'm doing right now, okay, so when I first started my first advent box, I had two teenage girls from the neighborhood working for me. And one of them has reached out to me and she's going into high school next year and she's looking for a summer job that will work with her um, school project things that she's got through the summer. And so she reached out and said, "Do you need help? Can I work for you?" So I'm going to be getting her back a couple days a week, and then I have two other ladies that come. She reached out and said, "Do you need help? Can I work for you?" So I'm going to be getting her back a couple days a week, and then I have two other ladies that come to the house and work with Shannon a couple days a week. Just kind of it's if you lived in the area, that's how it works for me. It's like, you tell me what works for you and please come to my house. So it's kind of hit and miss on that, but we're hoping to get maybe an average of two people a day, Shannon plus somebody. And then I have another gal that takes stuff home and she's been cutting fat quarters lately. And we have run into a little snag with doing that because she lives a long ways away and her husband is an adjunct professor at UBU, which is the University of Utah Valley University, which is right by our house. And so her husband drives basically to my neighborhood once a week. So we kind of worked it out where he can be the drop off. He brings the stuff back, takes new stuff, and every Monday does this. And it works great because then the things show up right before we go live and we have the new stuff. But we have to be willing to part with the bolts for a full week. And we run into some problems this last week where some fabric that no one has been interested in, and usually I have to show it because not everyone knows to check the website. There's so much on there anyway. So I'll show stuff. So I'll bring things out that we've had for a little bit. Anyway, we sent her off with a line, and all of a sudden it has sold out. And because the new people that found our website uh, found this particular line and wanted it. And it's just like, oh, this is awesome, except I can't get those fabrics back from her till Monday. So it's a little bit of a delay in being able to ship those. So now I have to rethink my strategy with her because we're busy enough that we can't be without fabric unless we have extras of it. I also have a birthday box. That's right. It's a countdown to birthday. It is not necessarily quilters. It's for anybody. It could be your kids, your parents, your friends, your non-quilter friends, yourself. Um, and what I ask you to do is give me as much information about the person as you can, and then I tailor it. Now you're just getting a little something because they're when you take what you're paying for it and divide it by 12 days because it's a countdown with 12 days. There's they're looking at small items, but I do the best that I can to get you some fun things, some things that are personalized. Like if the person likes purple and polka dots or, doesn't like something and they're a book reader, whatever, let me know. So I will tailor that to the information you give me and include a little birthday card that says it's from, whoever's sending it to them. And you can um, order that if you have enough foresight, which I don't always have, to plan ahead of time so that I can make the box and get it shipped to them in time for them to start opening 12 days before their birthday. That's a lot of fun. If not, they can open it all at once because everything's still individually wrapped. So it's kind of like the Advent, but in birthday style, and it's not quilting. If they are a quilter, I will throw some quilty things in there, but it's still a non-quilter box. And that's just that countdown to birthday box. Yeah, run to the fabric expire when I show it live. I totally agree, and that's another reason why we just kind of just kind of go through and we show you new things, we show you the sell things, we show you something that maybe hasn't gotten a lot of traction because it hasn't been shown before. I have not dropped a mystery quilt. I don't know if I'm going to do one. If I do, it might be in the fall. There's just too much going on right now, and the pattern writer I was using is still available. I can use her, but I do feel like the last two patterns, even though I picked them out, were very similar, and I want to get like a different style. And so I just have not had chance to explore that. I still have one box left from the 2025 mystery quilt, which is my way of doing a mystery quilt, but you get everything at once. Your blocks are in clue form and they're in sealed envelopes, and you just move along at your own pace. And I have one of those left. And so if you type in mystery quilt, you will see that. I do give you choices of fabric to pick from, and right now I think there's just one box, so you get whatever that one is. But it it's a lot of fun. I really like it. I just have been working on other things. Another reason why I'm sitting on my couch is because 6 months ago I tore my hamstring, and so I have a heating pad right here on my right side, my leg, and it's good to have that little heat going on. Well, hi Debbie. How's the weather in Southern California? Oh, Sarah Jane says she loves our community. Well, you know what? I love my community. I love you guys. This is so cool. And my husband, you guys are just the best. You are so sweet. So Pat, to answer your question, the mystery quilt, it's just not, it's on the back burner right now. And since the first year I did it in the fall and the second year I did it in the spring, they were kind of close together. I wanted to spread things out. Thought spring made sense, but then it didn't this year. So if I did one this year, it will be later. and but I don't have a set time. I also noticed in 25 when I did the spring box, the mystery quilt, the time I released the box, which was like March, there were a lot of other mystery box and block of the months that were being released at the same time, and so people only have so much money and time, and so I just felt like it was a really busy time of year to have that released. So we'll see. Yep. Rhonda says we're here to help if you have any questions. We also help Quilts of Valor chapter in Michigan. Pat, who's in the chat here, oversees that chapter, and we support her as much as we can. So you can purchase things, and we will ship it directly to her. She has a wish list for Quilts of Valor. We also have a discounted 2-yard cut of 108 backing, which is the size that they've asked and that they need. And you get a discount of that. We ship it directly to them, and you get a tax deduction letter for anything you donate to them. And that you can even donate quilt blocks, quilt tops, thread, fabric, whatever you want. But if you choose to buy something off of their wish list or if that we have, we will ship it directly to them. But we do what we can to help with that. And something else about Quilts of Valor. Quilts of Valor is our Facebook contest for the month of April. Sorry, next month is the Quilts of Valor. So this month you have till next Monday. I mean, you have like 3 days left to enter for the Facebook contest for March, and it's floral. And Jeannie oversees that. Jeannie is the queen of good enough in here, and so she also oversees the swap group that we do. So if you're interested in those and don't know anything, let us know. But you have till the end of the month to enter your quilt top or project to the Facebook group. And on the 1st of the month, which is next Tuesday, or this coming Wednesday, sorry, Jeannie will announce the next swap theme. And what we do with the swap is you send 2 pieces, 2 fat quarters of whatever the theme is. It could be yellow, it could be florals, it could be patriotic, it could be Christmas, it could be polka dots, whatever she puts out there. And you have between the 1st and the 10th to sign up. So watch for that. And that's on a separate group. If you're not sure how to get to it, if you go to softsquares.com and scroll to the bottom of the first page, there are some buttons down there that take you to the swap and donation group, which, by the way, is a good place if you have things to give away or looking for things. No money can be exchanged there. It's just hey, I'm looking for some old fabric. Does anyone see it or have it or whatever? You can do that. Anyway, that's a swap and donation group, but that's where you need to go to sign up for that. And then we have the regular Facebook group where we do the contests. And so floral is this month's topic. Quilts of Valor is next month. And you do not have to make it and donate it. However, it still has to meet the requirements of the Quilts of Valor quilt. And the information on that is on Facebook on that page to qualify. And you can enter as many times as you want, as long as it's something you haven't already entered and it's a recent project. All right. Monday, day after tomorrow, I will be showing you the panel that I'm going to give you for free to use to participate in the May project or Facebook contest. So we did something like this last year where you can pick between some different panels that we have, and we'll send the panel to you for free. If you have an order, we'll just slip it in your order. If you don't have anything else being shipped to you, we just charge you $5 to ship it to you. But the panel itself is free. So we'll send you the panel, and on Monday, you'll get to see what the panels are. And that way you have the month of April and May to combine or compile, making words up, your project. Can I give you a tiny hint? No, Rhonda. It's a panel. You have some options. So it's going to be a lot of fun, And what's even more fun is the panels are similar. And if you remember how last year's went, it was amazing all the different projects that came out of that, just different ways that people use panels. So we're going to go through that again. It was a lot of fun. I don't know, Rhonda. I think it's 24 inches by width of fabric is the panel size, I think. But that's all I'm going to say. And I will show it to you Monday. So Monday is our live at 5 every Monday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. We go live. It's our weekly live sale. And I encourage you just to come and hang out, even if you don't think you're going to buy anything. Just come and hang out. But I'm going to show you the bag pattern or the bag project that I gave away earlier in this show, and the panels that you can get for free. And I do a contest, and so you don't have to even buy anything. Just come hang out. But it's fun. We have a lot of fun. All right. And I will show you some colors that will match with it, yes. Does it have flowers on? I don't know. I'm not going to give you guys any more information. I told you it's about 24 inches, though. But you might want to cut it up, too. So, you guys are funny. My lips are sealed. That's right. And Tony, when you're here, you could pick your panel and even just take it back with you. You're right. I'm not very good at keeping a secret, although I can. But speaking of secrets, I showed this on Monday, and I think it's so stinking cute, and I'm going to show it to you guys right now because I think he's adorable. And that is my new little he needs a name, but our little mascot guy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? If I can find it on here. Let's see. It's not easy to find. Nope, can't do that. Where else would I find him? Wish I could remember where I put it. Super squishy. I call him Softy, but yet that's kind of what you guys are. You're my softies, so he could be a softie too, I guess. But maybe he needs a different name. But hi, Melanie, Patrice. He is cute, and I want to find him because it just brings a big smile to my face. And I had to order special fabric that has the printing on it because we were going to make him into an actual plushie. And that will be coming this next week. So those of you at the retreats will get to see us trying to figure out how to make him because we're gonna make him, and then we're gonna be able to make little ones too. But it's just so fun, and I'm too busy chatting to even figure out where I need to go to find the thing. Let's see. I don't know, guys. If I go to my Facebook on my phone, it might bump you guys off of here, and I don't want to do that because it's the same account. So you might have to watch on Monday. Actually, I posted it to Facebook and as a video, not a short. It's only 12 seconds long or 13 seconds long. It is on my I posted it like this last week or a little over a week ago. YouTube channel. Just go watch it. Go find it. Oh, you know what, Sarah? This is nothing. You should see what they get like when they want to know Advent stuff. Yep. Yep. See, I can keep a secret. I don't tell you guys anything about the Advents. Starla, what did you call him? Soft square pants. Marlon wants to call him Sophocles, like Socrates with Sophocles. It seems like a tongue twister. Super squishy. Sammy, that's cute. I do like the idea of his name starting with an S, but he is soft and he's plush and he's a soft square. So that's why my brain is like I can't get over soft squares. Oh, Pat says, but Softy would do a video with the elf. You know what? Softy will be a thing by the time we do our advents again. All right. I'm really, really determined to figure this out. Got my volume on. You don't need all that. Stop. Stop. Ah. You guys fight with your phone. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. All right. I'm trying to find my little video because I really, really, really want to share them. I think I found it. Let me make it so you can see him. Oh, come on. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, he's lost out. He's got the floppy arms coming out of his side. I think he's so cute. Yeah. On my computer, I have things saved on my drive. I can pull pictures up, but I don't have it on my phone. So I am going to share with you, though. Here's just the outline of the guy. That's what was dancing. We're making stickers. Is that cute? So that's the template to get a sticker. I still think you should use Mava's voice so she can get some royalties. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys need anything, you know where to find us. Give you all the ugly background. Now you have more ugly foreground, but you know. Where do you get to choose your panel, Lynne? Okay, so come on Monday to the Stitch-uation. Sorry, this is the Stitch-uation. Stitch-uations are on Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain, and the live sale is Monday at 5 p.m. Mountain. Every single week, those times are set. And so I will show you the panels on Monday, and you can pick what you want, and we'll keep showing them until we don't have them anymore. But like I said, we'll send it to you if you have an order. Otherwise, it's just $5 for shipping. But we're giving you the panel. But we ask that you make a project or a quilt and post it to the Facebook group because that's why we're giving it to you. So please, please, please participate in our project contest for the month of May. Thanks, Lois. Yes, Rhonda, you can pick more than one as long as you use them individually. Well, actually, you don't have to use them individually. There's one quilt I made where I did combine them. So, but you have to turn it into a project. So quilt. So we want to see the panels used. We're not just giving them to you to give them to you. We're giving them to you to do the panel contest. If you look into it, soft square pants is an awesome name. I want something that's just real quick I can throw out. Too many syllables, too many letters, too many words. You know? So the animation, the little tune, and just the drafting of our little softy guy is all done by Shannon's oldest son. He is a gaming computer engineer, and that's his passion. I think it'd be really, really fun to have him develop some kind of a game to put on our website. You guys go in and do something. I'm sure I'll go broke trying to figure something out, but that just sounds like fun. But anyway, he was on a plane, and he had some time at an airport, and he just started playing around with my logo, and he did some cute little thing with it, and then I'm like, oh, I have this vision of this little soft guy. And so that is the secret that I have not been able to keep to myself, but I have to tell you, I went like 4 months without saying anything to you guys, so I thought that was pretty good. Sammy. Sammy's cute. Well, hi, Willie Mae. You can always replay and watch the beginning. JNBS mom. Does it have to be a quilt, wall hanging, table runner, etc.? It needs to be a quilting project. So we prefer quilt tops, although last year we had some table runners and bags. The quilts, because there's so much involved with the quilt, we don't require them to be quilted and bound to enter the contest. Just get your flimsy done, your top done. But if you make a project, something like wall hanging, a table runner, bags, we do want to see it to finish because it should take, you know, some time to make your project. And so we give you a break on the quilts, but everything else, if you do something else, we want to see it completed before you post it. And you can do more than one. You can even take the panel and break it into 2 projects, whatever you want. Sammy Sewist. Oh, I started to tell you, Austin, Shannon's oldest, wrote the tune, and I just think it's cute. And it goes soft squares, soft and bright, bringing smiles day and night. Da 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 da. I can't remember. Anyway, it's a cute little song about being happy. All right, I shall let you guys go. It's been about an hour. It's been kind of rambling for no reason for a little bit. Thanks for joining us, Rebecca. Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Go back and watch the beginning of this. We will have stuff to show you guys on Monday during the live sale. So again, be sure to come there and you can see what Sadie Sower. Yes, see, we. I just got to keep things. I still want to call them softy, but that's being used already. You guys are the softies. Soft and bright. Soft and bright. All right, I'll see you guys Monday. Again, if you need anything, reach out to us, let us know. And thanks for being with us today. We sure appreciate you being part of our community. And I hope you have a great weekend. Thumbs up as you leave, please. Thank you very much. Bye.